So one fine day, I was scrolling through Discord, minding my own business, when bam, I see this. Look at this magnificent piece of art. That got me wondering, why not make a bot that can take any image and turn it into emoji art? So I got to work. After some time, I made it work. Okay, maybe not. After fixing a bunch of bugs, it actually works. I made it work with both image links and user profile pictures. It seems to work pretty well with images that have less detail, but nevertheless, it's really fun to play around with. So, let's see how it works. Well, the Emojify command for the Discord bot is pretty simple and there's nothing much to talk about it. All it does is it takes either a URL or some user's profile picture and converts it into a pillow image object. The real magic is in this Emojify image function. So let's take a look at that. So what this function does is it takes an image and downscales it. Now there are different resampling methods that you could use here. I tried them all and found that nearest works the best for this use case at least. After downscaling the image, it goes through each pixel in the image one by one and finds the closest emoji that best represents that pixel. And finally, it returns the emojified image as a string. Now you may be wondering how this find closest emoji function works. Well, for that you need to know about this guy. Do you know who this is? No? How about now? You thought that you'll never need to use Pythagoras' theorem in real life, but here it is in all its glory. So imagine that you needed to find the distance between 2 points in 2D space. How would you do that? Well, you have to use the Pythagorean theorem. The sum of a squared and b squared should give you the distance squared. Taking the square root, you will get the distance. Now I'm sure you know this, but if you were to zoom into individual pixels, you'll find that they are made up of red, green and blue components, that is RGB. Each RGB channel can take values from 0 to 255, and a color can be represented by 3 RGB coordinates. Do you see where I'm heading? Imagine 2 colors as points in 3D space. Now, using Pythagoras' theorem twice, we can compute the distance between them, and it looks very similar to the 2D formula. This distance is called the Euclidean distance, by the way. If colors are similar, this value will be less, and if they're different, this value will be more. And that's how we can figure out which emoji to use. I have a dictionary of some RGB color values mapped to some emojis. All we need to do is compute the distance between the color of each emoji and the pixel we are looking for. And the shortest distance will tell us which emoji to use. So, the find closest emoji function does exactly that, and that's how simple it is. Now there are more ways to do this, that is compare color values, but they are quite complicated as you can see. The method that I've used here is pretty easy to understand and it works pretty well, so that's why I've used it. If you'd like, you can add custom emojis and make the bot render much better emojified versions. I could have done this myself, but I'm too lazy, so I'll leave that to you. Now you may have noticed that this footage is back from 2022. Yes, I wanted to make this video a year back, but oh well, you can blame the education system for that. Anyway, the code for this video will be in the description below. If you'd also like to be a part of my videos, make sure to join my server, The Coding Realm. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you found this new style interesting in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.